Our border policy is a joke.
So is anybody surprised that south of the border they're laughing at us?
Every night, thousands of these parasites stream across the border like some piñata exploded. It's about decent, hard-working Americans falling through the cracks and getting the shaft because their government cares more about the constitutional rights of a bunch of people who aren't even citizens of this country. And this isn't something that's going on far away. This isn't something that's happening places we can't do anything about it. It's happening right here.
Well, this country's becoming a haven for criminals, so what do you expect?
What's up, guys? It's Benny. LA has been conquered. You can see here on your screen, foreign national mobs have taken over federal buildings, are attacking from the outside and storming the inside, waving foreign flags, Mexican, Palestinian, Argentinian, Guatemalan. You can see all there, everything but an American flag as the mob takes over federal buildings in absolute chaos. LA is burning, a sunken and fallen city. Donald Trump should just strip the Olympics away from this city at this point. LA does not deserve to have any of the World Cup matches, nor do they deserve to have the Olympics. They are a broken and completely sunken society. And before we get to some more of the clips of the chaos going on in LA right now, I did want to point out just one small silver lining. The last time that LA rioted, multiple ICE protesters got their balls blown off. Protesters seriously injured by a rubber bullet in the groin. Yep, it sucks to sit down, he says, saying that he's probably, he shattered his testicles. All of his testicles have been severely bruised and shattered. Here's another heartwarming story.
I shot me in the nuts, and now I'm losing a ball. Surgery is tomorrow.
And another, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. LA protester shot him in the groin. Protester says LA riot police shot him in the groin. There we go. What's been happening here? Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass claims that things are under control while footage of insurrectionists attacking ICE facility plays next to her. Yes. Everything is under control.
Well, I can tell you that the situation is under control, but it is ongoing. And there was a interaction that was violent for a minute, but it was brought under control. First, you had the federal officers defending the federal building, and they acted in the beginning, and they dispersed tear gas. Then when it moved into the street, then, of course, the Los Angeles Police Department takes over. There is a show of force there, but so far they have been managing it. I think it's down to about 150.
Mostly peaceful. We have our new mostly peaceful protest club. Great. Great. I've been waiting for this one, actually. A mob of far leftists viciously trap a lone ICE officer. CNN reporters saying you can see an officer back there. He's alone. They're throwing things at him. They're able to push that officer back inside. Democrats are initiating this. Even CNN saying this is a total and complete insurrection. Listen to this clip. It'll make you very, very angry.
You can see an officer back there. He's alone, and they're just throwing things at him. I mean, it's just pretty incredible that these protesters have overtaken this, and there's no police. I don't see anybody here to kind of manage this crowd. So like I was saying, this is at the tail end of a very long day. Looks like they're cheering because they were able to push that officer back.
There is no other option now. This is LA today. This is what happens when riots are not put down. They spread. That's exactly right. There you have it. CNN openly admitting that LA is under full and total insurrection. You can see one officer right there. There are no police. Where are the police? LA police trying to get organized, but they are getting pelted by rocks. They are being treated like animals. You remember, this is a classic scene out of LA. Look at this. It's probably a engineer or a doctor, I'm sure, no doubt, from the third world, here smashing a security camera. Got it. Okay, good. Riots breaking out in LA tonight. Funny, where did we see the Doomsday plane land? Yeah, it landed in California. Okay, well, let's see what happens next. Let's see. Anti-ICE riots escalating. This is no surprise. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. It's the battle for LA and Los Angeles riots. LAPD used tear gas on vandals who surround and attack the LA federal buildings. Let's go ahead here and look at some of the future of America. This is the Stockton High School walkout over ICE deportations. Got it. Look at this. This is great. This is the future of America. Everything's gonna be fine. This is people who settled California. This is definitely what they intended the future to look like. The people who traveled west and actually settled California. This is what they were hoping for right here. People saying President Trump must strip the Olympics from Los Angeles and the World Cup. You should move it all to Florida. You won't see anything in Florida looking like this. I live in Florida. I travel in Florida every single day. You see nothing that ever looks like this. Look at this. Look what they've done here. Look what they've done. City of Angels gone to hell. Look what they've done. Scum. Los Angeles protesters chase off the fire department. Look at that. Wonderful. You let them light a fire at the ICE detention center. You can see the flames burning. Let me repeat that. Democrat rioters in California are setting fires and are ordering the fire department to not put them out. Protesters are setting dumpsters on fire outside of the downtown detention center where many federal immigration detainees are being held. Firefighters responded, but then backed away when they were confronted by a handful of protesters. Look at this. This is what I say when you've lost control of the city. You've lost control of the city when the mob is running the city. This is what would you call this? There's a name for this. It's called mob rule. Incredible. Extremely sad, I mean, honestly.
Metropolitan Detention Center, again, where many detainees are kept, held until they can be taken or transported to other locations in other parts of the country or deported altogether. They are held there in a basement that has been described.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what's inhumane? This is what's inhumane. Look at this chaos in downtown Los Angeles. This isn't protesting. It's a well-funded Bolshevik insurgency. We've been saying this for a long time. None of this is organic. This is what your federal facilities look like. Look at this. This is what your federal facilities look like. This is what's happening to your federal government buildings. Yeah. Los Angeles, California, I asked Representative Maxine Waters her thoughts on the protests turning violent. And she said she hasn't seen any violence. They just lit a fire. They just lit the federal building on fire and then chased off the fire department. Got it? She hasn't seen any violence, though. After a crowd was pepper sprayed, Representative Maxine Waters, now wearing a mask, has come back to the front lines of the protest. Don't worry, Maxine Waters is on the scene, along with Hassan. Yeah, perfect. I know exactly what's going to happen next. Hassan will bring his shock collar and will try and shock all the ICE agents back into the building. That's right. Look at this. It's nothing. This is it's peaceful. This is the aftermath of the protest. Aftermath of Federal Detention Center in LA. Riot. LAPD riot gear successfully cleared hundreds of anti-ICE protesters out of the area. Federal agents looked relieved that police were on the scene after hours of tense exchanges. Look at the destruction. Look at this. Sunken city, man. Sunken city, run by absolute demons. I mean, true, literal demons here. You know why this stuff never happens in Florida? I can tell you why. Because we have police officers that are allowed to enforce the law. Right here.
Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead.
And that's why you don't have this kind of stuff in Florida. Move the Olympics, move the World Cup to Florida. Do it. Do it. It's time to try to take everything from LA. Enough. It's a sunken and failed state. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.